Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the channeling goddess. Today we'll be doing a Sagittarius reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Just like I've been doing before, I will sit and channel and see what messages want to come through before we actually get into the tarot cards, and then we'll get started. Before we do, make sure that you take 3 mindful deep breaths. I always say to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and then breathe out for 5. Okay, this will just help you get more relaxed. It'll also help you get synced into the reading. Okay, I also want to remind you there may be some extended pauses in this reading, so just bear with me as I channel. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I just heard the word come to me. Come ye who are at rest. Have you been feeling stuck? This feels stuck. Feels like you in a space where you've been forced to rest. I just saw the rest and rejuvenation card in my mind. Maybe you've been in a space where you've been forced to rest, and Spirit is saying it's time to come out of that resting. It is time to step into your power. It is time to step into your calling. Be more open to my presence. This doesn't just feels like maybe Spirit has been trying to reach out to you. Maybe you've been seeing signs, angel numbers, rainbows. I just saw ladybugs. Maybe you've been seeing those signs. I just heard calm yourself, ground yourself. Open your heart to love. Let the fire burn within you. So maybe you've been closed off to love. Maybe you've been in a situation where you haven't been with anyone in a long time, and you've just gotten used to being independent. And the Spirit is saying, open your heart to this. It's good for you. Meditation is key. Is there something that you want to do? Spirit is saying meditation is key for this. If you want to take on a new project, if you want to apply for a new job, meditation is key. Not so much that you can, so the meditation is not so much that you can get the job, but it's more so about keeping yourself grounded, because this is not going to be an easy job that you're asking for. This job that's being given to you is not going to be something you can just fake your way through, right? Spirit is saying it is going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but if you stay meditated, if you keep meditating and stay grounded, it'll help you keep this job. Oh, okay. There is a card in one of these decks that talks about the magician and the mirror. Maybe you've been you've been considering doing mirror magic, and mirror magic could be something as simple as waking up every morning, standing in the mirror and telling yourself, speaking your affirmations to yourself. Spirit is saying do this every morning, even if you have to set a timer for yourself. Something about looking at your own reflection is not just only going to help with what you need to do, but also self-confidence. It's almost like doing this mirror magic is going to help you face you, right? And be able to see the goodness in you, the confidence that's already in you, the magic that's already in you. Yeah, I just heard the song, I Got the Magic in Me. Okay, I just saw a long dirt road. So to me, that's confirmation that, whatever this is that you're about to do, whatever journey you're about to go on, it is a long road, but you can do it. it's a quiet road, right? So you may have to go at this alone. You may not have the support that you thought you would have. You may have to go at this alone, but Spirit is saying, even when you don't see me, I'm still walking with you, right? So you're truly never really alone. Okay, that's all I got. Okay, so let's shuffle some of these cards and see what messages we get. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with these cards first. So let's see what we get. Warning, I am going to be shuffling, so if you have on earphones, you might want to turn those down. Wow, I talked about this card and it literally came up while I was splitting the deck. So it's definitely a sign, right? Definitely do that mirror magic. Is definitely something that you need to do. Something about that is going to open up strategies for you, okay? All right, so let's shuffle and see what we get, okay? Okay, first card we have is anxiety. I just heard I already have you, so stop worrying. And appreciation. And your bottom deck energy is Archangel Gabriel. Okay. All right, so let's talk about these. Okay, so first card that you have is anxiety, right? And anytime I see this card, the first thing that stands out to me is this storm that is so far away, right? The storm is not even near her, and she's already anxious and has so much anxiety, right? Spirit is saying that maybe, and kind of what we talked about with the new job, maybe you're going into a new job and maybe you're worried, maybe you're aware that it is going to be difficult and you have some anxiety. You really want to do this, but you know it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. Spirit is saying to not think too deep about this, right? This storm that you're worried about, this thing that you're worried about is not even near you, number one. And number two, you're going to be protected, right? You're going to be safe. There's no need to be anxious. There's no need to be worried. There's no need to sit down and contemplate. This card also reminds me of the Four of Swords, where in the tarot deck, you kind of see them laying down. They're contemplating. I would just say, don't worry about what has not happened yet, right? Be in a state of essentially what this card say, appreciation, right? Because anxiety is not going to get you anywhere. If anything, it's going to slow down the momentum that you already have going, the belief in yourself that you already have going. So Spirit is saying, let go of the anxiety. And I want to put this in here. I know anxiety is not the easiest thing to let go of because I've experienced it as well. But do some things, I would say, try doing things that make you happy, right? Whether it be reading, writing, going on a walk, going to an arcade, I don't know, whatever it is that makes you happy so you can get out of this anxious state and you can really learn to be happy, or in this case, appreciate the things that are already around you, okay? And I've kind of already talked about this because of that anxiety card, because it was coming through really heavy, but Spirit wants you to be in a place of appreciation, right? This thing that is coming for you, it is already yours, right? And we talked about this is not going to be the easiest thing to deal with, but it is not really anxiety inducing, okay? Spirit is saying appreciate where you are, right? Think about the fact that, and maybe this will help you, if this is a job or a place or whatever the case may be, whatever this is, it really feels like a job to me, but whatever this may be for you, if you are worried about it and you're saying, oh my God, I finally got this job, live in that appreciation that you actually got the job, right? Step into that, because if you stay in that energy of being grateful and appreciative that you got the job, then you can keep yourself out of this anxiety state, right? You can be more open to whatever it is that is coming towards you, because that appreciation is there, right? Even underneath that anxiety, because sometimes it still happens, right? I'm not really one of those people who's like, oh my God, just pray it away, or just say to yourself, oh, everything's gonna be okay. You have to experience this, right? But Spirit is saying that the way to help you to get out of this anxious state is to be in a state of appreciation, not of, of something unseen, but of what you can touch, right? Sometimes it's hard for us to be appreciative of things that have not happened to us yet, right? So when this, job, because that's what I feel, when this job comes to you, or when this promotion comes to you, or whatever this may be, when it comes to you, be more appreciative of the fact that you got it, and don't worry about the long road ahead of you, okay? Okay, and the last card is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and I believe this is the throat chakra, if I'm not mistaken, because I think, yeah, I believe this is the throat chakra. So let's talk about this. Maybe in this particular job, you are going to have to speak, right? And maybe you don't do so well at public speaking. Maybe it's just not your thing, okay? Maybe it's just, you're in a place where you have to make a lot of phone calls and you have to talk to a lot of people, and you're worried about it, but you really want to do this job because you know you can do well at it. And that could also be part of your anxiousness as well, right? You're worried about being able to say the right thing and being able to speak up when needed. And this card is coming in to say that when you speak, you won't be speaking alone. When you open your mouth and you speak, this is not just going to be your voice, right? This is going to be the voice of the angels around you, right? And I would also say maybe consider working with Archangel Gabriel. Maybe it may be something that can help you along the way, where you can really be open to letting that voice come through you and shine through you. And I feel like that's why this card is coming up for you, okay? So be open to whatever message that is coming through you. Also, this card also gives me the feeling of that messages are going to be coming to you, right? And you don't necessarily need to look at the messenger. Focus on the message, okay? I'm going to show you my other cards and see what we can get. So I'm going to shuffle these. If you have on earphones, I apologize. You might want to turn them down because I am going to shuffle these cards. Do we have any more messages? The Sagittarius placements. And then maybe last in this video. I just heard the song, who is it, by Sia, Unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. So maybe listen to that song. Maybe there's a message in there for you. Okay, let's see what we got. That was quick. Ooh, first card, self-love. And I just saw 1333 on my recording device, so maybe 333 is the number for you, or maybe 133 is the number for you. This is a sign from the universe for you. Okay, let's see if we can get one card. You did. Community. Bottom deck energy. Manifest magic. All right, so our first card is self-love. So it says self-acceptance, self-care, compassion, and vulnerability, okay? Now, I would say, because we kind of talked about this a little bit on your journey, maybe being alone is the best thing for you on this journey, outside of the spirits and the angels that are going to be around you. Because maybe you need to build up some confidence in yourself and know that you are protected, knowing that self-acceptance, like accepting yourself, right? Loving and truly loving yourself. And sometimes we have to be in situations where we are alone, so that, you know, there is no distraction, there is no overthinking, because we are in a place of pure self-love and a place of pure acceptance. And maybe along this journey you will be in a space where you will be second guessing yourself, right? And spirit is saying, I just heard the word grace, so give yourself some grace, give yourself an opportunity to be in this space and to learn you, right? Learn to love you, learn to be in this space where you can trust in yourself, where you can trust in your own intuition. Okay, spirit is saying there is going to be a community around you, but it's not the community that you're thinking of. So it's not going to be like people. So it says connect with others, support, give and receive, and then the angels, right? And this, it's amazing that this right here says angels, because when I saw this card, like we are aware that you're going to be going on this journey alone, right? But the community that this card is talking about your spirit guides. It's talking about your angels. It is talking about your ancestors that are around you, right? Spirit just wants to let you know that you will not be alone on this journey, right? Even though there won't be, quote unquote, what we would consider physical human beings around you, there will still be beings around you, right? Even what's weird is this right here gives me like starseed vibes. So maybe your starseed family is going to, if that's something you believe in, maybe they're going to be coming in to help you during this journey. Also, something about this gives me opening your third eye. So this journey may be a place where you really tap into your spirituality, where you really become open to yourself and the god or goddess within you. Okay, and the last card is manifest magic. So we have weave your magic, miracles, understand manifestations. Okay, now this makes me feel like you manifested this. Whatever this journey is, you asked for this journey, you wanted this journey to happen to you, right? And also, if you notice, this card is the number 8. This is the year of 8. This is the year of, you know, always think of when you turn an 8 to the side, you get the infinity symbol, right? The things that you're doing in this year is going to last a lifetime, right? It is going to last a lifetime. It is going to continue. There are going to be ebbs and flows, but it will continue, right? Spirit is saying you asked for this manifestation, you asked for this journey, and we're finally granting it to you, right? We wanted to make sure that you were ready for it. We wanted to make sure that you were open to this journey that you're about to go on. And Spirit is saying you're ready, right? Don't freak yourself out. Don't worry about the anxiety, right? Because sometimes we'll ask for something and then we get it. We're like, oh my God, I didn't know it was going to be like this. Like, I'm nervous. Oh my God, what if I'm not qualified? What if I'm not? And Spirit is saying you're qualified. There's no way we would bring this to you if you weren't ready. You're ready. You're more than ready, right? You just have to tap into self, right? Tap into what is already in you. You're not getting anything that's external. Tap into what is already in you, right? You have access to the collective mind. Tap in to what is already within you. And by doing that, you're going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to understand. It's almost, I just got this analogy. So I just saw the movie The Matrix, not recently, but in my head. And kind of toward the end, you see where he realizes that it's not just the people around him, right? He sees numbers, he sees sequences, right? Maybe that's what's going to happen for you. You're going to realize that in this space, just because there are no actual physical human beings around you, it does not mean that you're not protected. It does not mean that you're not being looked out for. Okay, so go on this journey, and I'm proud of you, right? Because it takes a lot to even want to go on a journey, but to get to the place where you're stepping out and you're saying, I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, it is not the easiest thing to do. So I am proud of you, and I think you're going to do amazing on this journey, right? And every once in a while, if you need some encouragement, just come back to this video, right? And you can go all the way to the end, because I am proud of you, right? I think that you are taking a huge step, not only in your career, but in your mental health. You're also taking a huge step into learning about self, right? Appreciation of self, okay? So congratulations and great job, okay? That is all I have for today in my reading. Please feel free to like, share, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.